chest.
Are you kidding me?
Try it.
I have little time to
Do we want to do that?
Oh,
I'm an awful person. But I like me.
I don't think I'm going to do that.
I'm an awful person, but I like me, and that's all that matters. No, I'm just kidding. It's a rite of passage that I make everybody do when I come in here. Is now that I found that trick with the mushroom to kill everybody, I just make people jump on it.
I should have thought that because I watched you jump and I watched you die, and I went, he died, but he still transported him. Did you really transport? And then I jumped anyway.
Yeah. I'm an awful person. I like me though, that's all that matters. So, Halls of Fabrication, what I like to say about this is kill it before it kills you. Because it really is the case in here. It's a bunch of Soda Sills creations that basically are just meant to cause harm and destruction and awfulness. It's awesome.
There we go. Sorry about that, guys. I had to reload.
No worries. I DC'd like as soon as I tried to travel in here, so I hope it's not a...
On my way.
Okay, let me see here. So I got the quest on this character. Yeah, I think... If I remember right, it was done on my sorcerer, not my nightblade.
Oh no, don't tell me it froze again.
Yeah.
The load screen froze and the music shut off.
Oh dear. I'm gonna try sharing a quest with you then. That might actually push you through.
Okay. We'll see.
Mine did that and I had to reboot completely.
Yeah, I tried that. This is the second time it's happened.
The misfortunate minstrels.
Maybe it's because I'm in Grotwood and it's kind of a busy place.
It could be. You might also find just traveling to like some place where nobody is, like Betnik, and then traveling into here from there might help.
I'm gonna have to restart again. Sorry, guys.
No, that's totally fine. What we might do, guys, just to give Smoke some time, is to go in and kind of clear out some of the trash ads so you all can see it inside. It starts out in I don't know how to pronounce it, but in a cave, and then it starts to proceed through the lovely halls of fabrication. So, when everybody is ready, just head on through the door into Abanabi. That's how you say it. Once you get in here, you'll see a couple of different types of fabricants. Corgi and Hybrid. The main thing you guys are going to want to do is you're going to want to grab a taunt onto the Kagoodies. The reason is because they will have a charge attack that is actually a one-shot for anybody but you. So you will want to basically just block that charge attack. Outside of that, just try to grab the other ads as possible. Alright, let's go.
Nick.
And if we finish this fast enough, guys, and there's enough interest, we might run this a couple of times just to get for the drops. Because I have nothing planned.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, I thought you were going to run me through Maelstrom Arena at some point.
I do owe you that, yes. I am free anytime this weekend, since because I'm actually at a standstill and everything. So, I mean, I do owe you that. Like, I definitely can help you through that.
Yeah, you just need to do it for me, and then I'll just sit here and laugh at it. Okay.
Any advice for the final boss in Maelstrom?
I actually have a video on it.
Okay.
For that final stage, so I'll actually share it on to Tata's Discord. It even comes with me giving explanations of mechanics and best practices. So.
Because that's where I'm stuck right now.
That's where everybody gets stuck. Well, that one,
No.
that level and the round 6 was the round I got stuck on.
I'm on round
round
6 now. That shit sucks, okay?
I was stuck on
hate
the ice
that.
round, and then I plowed through to the last boss the other day, and been stuck there.
Oh god, ice boss sucks.
I got my staff and wings last night. I got the whole set.
Oh, the Plague Doctor?
Plague Doctor, yeah. Oh, not the Maelstrom set. No, I'm getting ready to do Maelstrom.
Oh, that
I've
shit
not
is so...
completed it yet.
Kyle, Plague Doctor.
So everybody knows too, if you are new to the guild, I actually really love all endgame content. I apologize, that is my dog Meridia. She loves to explain mechanics too. I think I just went the wrong way. Oh, I'm good. She loves to explain mechanics too, so if you hear her talking, that is 100 pounds of lovely delicate and dainty American Bulldog trying to explain Halls of Fabrication. But for those of you who don't know, I love endgame stuff. I love mechanics of any type of dungeon or any type of trial, Maelstrom included. So one of the things that I do offer is if you are willing to stream or share play your game to me, I will actually watch you go through Maelstrom, and on a party chat, I'll walk you through each round of the mechanics. Sort of like a training run. So if anybody is ever interested in that or wants to try tackling BMA, hit me up.
Shit's like the premium service.
I gotta figure out a build
I just love it.
to actually do veteran, just because I'm a tank and it doesn't directly kill me. I just don't have the DPS to actually do it.
Yeah. If you do want to do it, there's an easy way to turn your turn into your stats into a DPS. You just want to get the sets for it at that point. I assume you're a DK.
Yep. My main mechanic is self-healing tank.
Yeah, DKs actually have a fairly easy time in there. Oh, one quick thing, Hybrid and Corgi, I should have explained this with these spheres. You will want to bash them.
Oops, I haven't been doing that, my bad.
Oh, that's fine. I have Crushing Shock on just for the safety's sake, but you will want to try to bash them, whoever is near
I'm
one.
running Crushing Shock, but it's not part of my rotation, so just let me know what needs to be bashed.
Yeah, it's actually part of mine, so no worries. I know Force Pulse does a lot more damage, but Crushing Shock is far more wonderful in terms of utility. Let's see. So these spheres basically. Yes, Meridia. They are the neighbors. We like the neighbors. No, we will not eat the neighbors. If you think that's bad, you should see my 401k. Anyway, so these spheres.
I have to ask, you name your dog Meridia?
Yes, I love this video game very much, and so she is named Meridia.
That is amazing.
And she acts just like a Daedric prince. Let me tell you, at some points she's benevolent and is wonderful, and then others, you know, she's like, bow before me, mortals, I will destroy your shit. Meridia, that is enough. Enough, babe. I know. Yeah, give me a second, I just need to unplug for just a second.
I think Smoke went and linked that again, so one down on healers.
Smoke's not a healer.
Isn't he?
Yep.
Yes, he is.
Well, I
think
think
Lucky is our second healer. Smoke, I think, is a DPS.
Because I thought it was Jin and Lucky healing.
Smoke can't
Jin
make
and
it
Lucky
by
is
the
healing.
time we get to the chickens, I think Patricia...
If he's on Men's the Fallen, then he's a healer. Because his Men's the Fallen is a healer.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
He's got a few of them.
That's why he has a name Fallen.
He's got...
So, the fun thing about Halls of Fabrication is this is one of the few trials in the game that you can actually come in with a DPS of less than 10k, and you can actually still get through it. This is actually one of the last of the few mechanic-intensive trials, which is actually what I love about it. As long as you follow mechanics to this, you don't need a high DPS to complete.
This used to be really tough.
Yeah, this used to be incredibly difficult, but not undoable. With veteran halls of fabrication, it's actually one of the few trials where you only really need about 28 to 32k DPS to actually come in here and complete it.
Nice.
I still need to do Ma.
Ma is fun. I have the skin for that, and I have the skin for VHOF. They're both a lot of fun.
That's so back when that was new is when I stopped playing the game, and I actually never finished it. We always got to the end boss and couldn't quite beat it.
Oh god, that final boss is so much fun. Anyway, real quick, Corgi, this is what I'm gonna have you do. Do you see the sphere and in the center and on the left over there? Grab a taunt on them and run over here to where I'm jumping.
Ooh.
Oh, if I can.
I'm over here on the right.
This way?
Yep, over here. I'm shooting my fire
right.
stick. On my right. On your right.
Oh god. Come here.
Okay. You'll notice fairly quickly once you get over here, the spheres are actually going to stack up on each other.
They don't want to come.
So, it's actually kind of nice because it allows everybody to just drop their AoEs, and it increases the damage done, essentially.
Why can I not pull them? Okay, that's fine.
Sometimes they don't move. It is a Soda Seal creation, so you can't really control it. Trust me, when I tank this for VHOF, I still have a problem pulling these, so...
they're dead.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter. So, these are the chickens. Everybody disagrees with me. Some people call them velociraptors. I like to remind everybody that the chicken is descended from the dinosaur. So, these are chickens. The best trick about this is to fry it before it fries you. So both of my tanks, what I'm going to have you guys do is I am going to have one tank grab Positrix and bring it over here to where I'm standing and jumping. I will leave it up to Hybrid and Corgi, whichever one you want to do that. And then the other one I'm going to have grab Negatrix, and what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you bring Negatrix right here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to have you try to point their tail towards the group. Everybody else is just going to stay stacked up fairly tight, and we're going to DPS down a chicken to about 20%. At which point, whichever chicken, Corgi, you will, or Hybrid, whoever has Negatrix, will basically bring their chicken over here, and the other person will bring in their chicken to right where we're standing, which will be Positrix, and Positrix will get nuked down to 0, then we'll all go and we'll just nuke down Negatrix and have a good old time.
Okay.
It's a fairly straightforward fight. There's not going to be anything that you really see that surprises you. The biggest thing is they are going to drop down AoEs. You cannot stand in those as tanks because it will kill you. DPS, if it kills your tank, it's going to kill you faster. So don't stand in it if you see an AoE.
Okay.
The other thing is that they have these little lightning balls they shoot out of themselves. This is the one time, guys, where it is not good to have balls flying in your face, so block. Outside of that,
what's with this little beam they keep having between each other?
Oh, that is a great that is a great question. For my tanks, you will want to keep that beam disconnected because they are actually empowered when that beam is on. And my DPS, if you run through that beam, it's gonna fry you immediately and it's a one-shot. So don't step through the beam at all. Try to avoid the beam and the chickens when they're up. Outside of that, the other quick thing for my tanks, if you miss a block of a heavy attack, it won't kill you, but they will pin you down. So you will want to make sure you call out for a bash, and any of the crushing chakras or any of the person who can just run over and give it a good bashing, just go bash a chicken. Outside of that, that's really it. Not really much here. The spheres will pop up, guys, and they do have taking aims, so you will want to be careful if you see a sphere charging up. Just interrupt it, because it does have a taking aim on it, and for anybody who's ever gotten taking aimed by an archer in Maelstrom or any other dungeon,
like 36K?
Yeah, it really sucks. Really sucks. So, yeah, taking aim sucks. Outside of that, who's on my left? Hybrid. Okay, so Corgi, it looks like you will be bringing Negatrix to us. I will let you guys do the countdown, because it's really more important that you guys do the countdown. I would recommend range taunting them to start, and then poking them once they get close.
Okay.
So I will let my tanks count down when ready.
Ready?
Yep,
3,
I'm ready.
2, 1, let's go.
Perfect. And then Corgi, right where I am standing right here, I'm jumping up and down. Perfect. And then just point the chicken away. Perfect.
Oh shit, I need a shield bash. Oh, never mind, I'm good. It broke. Nick.
Perfect. Oh, and for my healers, one of you will want to be healing, which it looks like you guys are doing perfectly anyway, but one of you will want to heal the tank who's away at all times. You will notice that these little buggies pop out at about 75, 50, and 25%. They pretty much just nuke down, so don't worry too much about it.
Oh shit, fuck. I didn't step out of that fast enough.
Oh, that's quite alright, Corgi. Just keep talking to me so I can find you.
I'm right here.
I got her.
Okay, perfect.
Him.
In the meantime, that chicken right there. Yep, if that chicken is on you guys, go ahead and just kind
at 20%.
of... Yep,
I'm getting
okay.
him over here.
Perfect. So Hybrid, go ahead, bring yours in.
Alright.
Okay. Getting it.
And while you guys do that, I'm gonna clear out some of these, lovely spheres.
Turn around.
Perfect. Yep. Hybrid, you will want to bring yours out just a little bit more over here where I'm jumping.
Oh, alright.
If you see me. That way it's not boxing the DPS in.
There we go.
Ah, fucking DPS is annoying.
Well, I'm not that bad, am I?
Not DPS, the AoE. Sorry, wrong term.
I'm trying to stay out of these fucking circles.
The beams are connected, guys. Corgi,
sorry.
you'll want to bring yours a little bit farther out. Perfect. That is perfect. Picture perfect, actually.
No, that's not losing.
Lot of
I'm pinned.
these. You're pinned, Corgi, you said?
Crash.
I see ya.
There we go.
Perfect. Gotcha. Hello, chicken.
Is at 20%.
Perfect.
It's at 15 now. 14, 13. Ooh, you turn around. Don't do that. You do that.
You did. Corgi, go ahead and start walking yours back over.
Come here. Come on, baby chicken.
I'm gonna start pulling AoE on those orbs then.
I said come here.
There's a lot of them around here.
Yeah, the chickens sometimes have a mind of their own.
There we go.
Nice job, guys.
Oh,
Your
you're
reward
right.
is in this treasure chest right over here. You will want to kind of come stand over back by the entrance, because ads and a boss will pop out pretty soon.
I do remember that being so much tougher.
Yeah, and you'll notice you're getting 2 drops instead of 1. It's the Vardenfell event, so hopefully you all get your stuff. Yeah, it used to be tougher, guys. The spheres used to actually do a poison which you had to purge, and it was just awful. Yeah, it used to be tougher. On vet, that is actually there, which is even more fun. So once again, just a quick couple of ad pulls. Tanks, go ahead, pull these. We'll DPS them down, and I'll start to explain the next boss.
Are they on the right side?
Yeah, it really doesn't matter.
I got that one.
Did they take the shield off of the spheres in normal too?
Yeah, they took the shield off of the spheres in the normal. In vet, the shield is there. So for my tanks on vet, you actually, that chicken beam, you actually have to maneuver the chickens and use that beam to break the sphere shield so the DPS can DPS down the spheres. There's like a whole bunch of chicken interaction and moving around. It's so much fun. So chicken dance. I like it. But then again, I usually tank this, so like, I like doing that. Anyway.
So that's the reason I like Mars. Mars isn't just a regular take and spank. I always loved it because it was actual interaction. You had to actually know what you're doing and move around and.
Interesting.
Yep.
These devices have all
Alright, so everybody will want to come over here to the entrance because that boss is about to pop down. So for this boss, this is actually the toughest boss in the trial, both on normal and on vet. And the reason is it just has a lot going on, just a ton going on. Let's see, Kyle, you want to go upstairs?
Sure.
Alright, has anybody never been upstairs but wants to learn upstairs?
I'll learn it. I'm a tank, but I'll still at least learn it.
No, you gotta stay down here. I'm sorry. No, I need a DPS actually. Any DPS want to go upstairs?
I nominate Trance.
Sure. I've been upstairs, but I'll do it again.
Alright, so Trance and Kyle, I'm gonna have you both go upstairs. Do you guys need an explanation of upstairs, or are you guys good?
I think
is it just going to be the two of us?
Yeah.
Okay. I've usually done it where there's more people going up, but that'll work.
Me too. I'm nervous.
Okay, I will go upstairs then, just to kind of make it a little bit more even. So if did everybody see the movie Independence Day at all? With Will Smith and all of them?
Of course.
Okay, so if you look up, on loan from 20th Century Fox, here's that beam that nuked LA. I don't know if you all remember where the stripper went upstairs, pulled out the sign, and then beamed down onto the building, and boom, Los Angeles is gone. That's that same beam. So when our runners go upstairs, they are actually preventing that from happening downstairs. Same beam on loan from 20th Century Fox. Thank them later. Anyway, so this is the Pinochle Factotum. He is your standard tank and he's fairly much a tank and spank, but this is really where it gets fun. So, Hybrid, since you're my main tank, I'm going to have you tank the Pinochle Factotum. I'm going to explain his mechanics, and then Corgi, I'm going to explain what you do. So, with the Pinochle Factotum Hybrid, he has your standard heavy attack, couple of light attacks, but he has a couple of different special attacks that bear mentioning. The first is he'll look at like 5 different random people, use his staff, and try to, stun them. And so you'll have to bash that. Now, basically, any of the crushing chakras can do that too. So if you don't necessarily get it, don't worry. The other thing that he does is he, for all of my DPS, he'll randomly turn around and do a cone attack that sweeps across the field. Just hold your block so it doesn't knock you back. Other than that, really doesn't hurt you. And then this is the one that's really important, Hybrid. He has what is called Shade Phase. Basically, what he'll do is he will disappear for a second. You'll think, where the fuck did he go? 4 of him will pop up around you, and there'll be a green circle right under you. Do not move out of that green circle, because if you do, you will die immediately. It is a one-shot.
Okay.
What happens is you have to stand in that circle, and then you have to turn your body to match whatever shade materializes and block that attack. He'll do that 4 times, so you'll just basically be turning your body and blocking the attack. Whatever one materializes. I'm sorry, what was that?
Basically once per shade, he'll do it?
Yeah, once per shade.
Okay.
If you miss, what happens is that his, what that attack is called Simoku Shockwave. What'll happen is it'll hit, if any of those attacks hit the DPS, it'll do a lot of damage on us. On vet, it's a one-shot. On normal, it doesn't kill, but it definitely is a little bit too close for comfort. So that's the main one you'll want to focus. For my DPS, the other thing he will do is he'll teleport to one random player, and he'll drop this giant liquid lightning that spreads across the field. Do not stand in that. That will kill you. It is not safe to stand in that at all, so just kind of maneuver around it. At about 60% pops out conduits. Jin or Lucky, are either of you a Templar?
No. My warden.
Okay, I'm gonna drop a liquid lightning here for this set. Imagine a giant shard that looks like a liquid lightning pops out at a random ley line. Oh, there we go, a shard. Thank you. One of these will pop out, and it will basically zap your magic and stun you. So you will want to DPS that down fairly quickly. Focus those shards. Now, Corgi, this is what you get to do. You actually have a lot more work to do in this fight of all fights. This is the fight where the off tank gets shafted. So everybody thank Corgi after this is all completed, because this is really fucking sucky to off tank. I'd say that in all greatness. It's a lot of fun, but boy does it blow. So what you'll be doing is these giant centurions will be popping up randomly. And you will basically want to get a taunt on it, and try to take it towards the center. Now here's the thing you need to remember, and everybody needs to remember, it does a steam attack. If that steam touches you, it puts a healing debuff on you. If you get enough of those healing debuffs, it'll make your healing receive 0. So imagine what that's going to be like, getting no healing at all. So don't stand in that steam. Corgi, you included. Basically, you'll just want to take it to the center while DPS it down. You'll want to hold your block because it hits like a Mack truck. And once it's down, you're good. At about 40%, now this is really where it gets fun, a special Centurion will pop up in addition to the regular Centurion. It is called a spinner. And what happens is, like Lindsay Lohan's career, it'll just get so electrified and just so, what's a good word for it? When somebody's really amped up on drugs, what's that called? Whatever it is, she's basically like Lindsay Lohan's career, gonna spin herself to death. You'll just basically want to get a taunt on it, hold it, and we'll DPS it down while it spins itself to death. Outside of that, that's really it. For my runners, when it's time to go upstairs, just go upstairs. I'll call runners go. You'll just want to run to the little platform here on the west, north, east, or south. I'll go north. Kyle, if you want to go to the left, and Trance, if you want to go to the right, you can do that.
Okay.
And then we'll just DPS that stuff down. Outside of that, guys, this fight is really fairly straightforward. I do imagine that we might have a couple of, maybe one wipe, just so everybody can get used to the mechanics. But if we don't, and we just proceed on, we get to go deal with another fun boss. So let's take this guy out.
Nick, how many things are upstairs? Is it 4?
It's 4.
Oh, that's a yeah. There's 4 spheres upstairs, and upstairs happens every 60 seconds. No, more than that. Every 120 seconds. So every 2 minutes, upstairs happens again. So be ready for that. Any questions, comments, concerns? Yeah, you're gonna go left. Trance will go right. I'll go north. Alright, any questions, comments, concerns, goats we'd like to sacrifice, celebrity pop stars we'd like to insult?
Can I be a goat?
Sure.
Sweet.
Okay, let's do this. Hybrid, whenever you are ready.
I'm gonna need a tetanus shot after this.
Alright.
We all will.
Oh, there's a Centurion.
What?
No, I said, oh.
There's that Centurion. Careful of the steam, guys.
Trying to get him.
He does his own thing right at the start, so don't worry about it. If he doesn't come right away, don't worry about it, Corgi. It happens. All of the stuff does its own thing. Speaking from personal experience. Alright. Runners, get upstairs.
Stand on those levitation sigils. I'll see you
Oh, and he did.
Shit.
Corgi, if you could take the main boss.
Oh, where'd he go?
I stepped up the green ring. Like it popped up and I wasn't ready for it, and I pulled a stupid.
I forgot to move off of the iris before it opened back up.
That is quite alright. Kyle, it's just you and I.
Okay, I'm on my second one. And do I hit the switch already, or do I wait to hit the switch?
Hit the switch now.
I'll let you get aggro once you're able to.
Yep, I got it.
Okay, I'll get the Centurion.
Alright, we're good to go back down.
Totally forgot.
Oh, I didn't make it.
Oh dear. Alright, I will start getting reses, so nobody worry. Zero's down. Okay, good. Nice job, guys.
Oh wow, shit going on in this fucking arena, holy shit.
Yeah, on Vet, all of this actually kills, so it's a lot of fun. Oh, Siege Shield. Siege Shield is actually not very helpful in this, so you don't really need to run it if you have it on your bar. I don't know if anybody would want a utility slot for a different skill, but you really don't need Siege Shield in this. You're actually doing really good on the bun, guys. Really nice bun. Oh, there's that shade face.
Accidentally got the shade.
Oh, that's fine. I noticed. No, that's fine. It happens.
Oh, I see.
Oh, conduit on the left.
Got it. Oh, no, the Centurion I got.
Who's fucking moving around to do things and I keep losing them in the other Centaurons?
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'll move him away a little.
Oh no, that's just me losing track of them, because there's a few of them, so I'm like, oh, which one is him? And it takes me a little bit to like look between them all.
Yeah, as I said, a lot goes on in this fight, which is what actually makes this really tough. If anybody knows if anybody's met Ginger, most of you have. Ginger can also attest. This boss is like incredibly tough. Oh crap! Got to hit my button.
Actually, that green 4 thing really wasn't that bad. I just have to hold shield the whole time. I didn't really need to face him.
Switch on my first one.
I forgot to hit my button.
Alright, let's go back downstairs, guys. Conduit on the right.
Oh, something killed me. Does upstairs explode if you don't get out of there quick enough?
Yes.
Yep. You got me ready to go.
Okay. That's what killed me.
Yeah, I should have mentioned that. I'm sorry about that, Trance.
It's
Corgi, as you see, that's
a run, and I haven't run the trial in a while.
Woohoo! I dropped a Destro to try to clear the area.
I did.
Conduit in the north.
I popped my shield, so everybody should have anybody close to me should have a shield now. Just to help alleviate things here.
I'm on
Got
ads.
the Centurion.
The chaos. Hey, you don't get to do that. I don't think so. You pay attention to me.
Is executable if you're a Nightblade?
Who is currently just at 20
I didn't see that second one right away, my bad.
Yeah, a bunch pop up towards the end, Corgi, so don't worry too much about it.
It's a little bit of a different thing there. When he gets quite low in life, he doesn't pull shades, he just teleports back and forth for his hits. When you're in the green sphere.
Very much.
Okay, Fig Conduits are down.
Ooh, different thing off.
Centaurians.
There we go. That takes care of him.
Are my friends upstairs?
Yeah.
They actually might clear it before we even have to worry about it.
He's at 1%.
Yep. Yeah,
Oh,
you guys
nice.
are gonna beat it before even upstairs has to worry. Upstairs, go back downstairs.
Automated defense pauldron. I got 2 of them.
Nice job, guys.
I'm gonna die.
again.
There was no funnel to hold me up.
I went through the funnel and it didn't hold me up.
So when you all are ready to go upstairs, go to the next area, just go through the rift. This is the toughest boss in this because there's just so much that goes on, as you all can see. If you get past this boss, it's pretty much a guaranteed clear. So let's see, how do we want to do this?
There's definitely a lot of chaos going on, man. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, the next couple of fights, it's actually a lot more even and orderly. So what we're all going to do is we're all going to run to the right to start, and DPS down these spiders. Come here, spiders, friends. I should now mention, guys, I have a horribly bad fear of spiders, so do your trial leader a solid and nuke these things down pretty quickly so I don't have to scream like a girl.
You spinning blades.
Yes, ignore the spinning blades, they don't exist, just stay together, your healers will
They don't
heal you
actually
through them.
do damage.
Yeah, on Vet they do. On Vet they put a bleed on you.
Okay,
An awful
well,
bleed.
thankfully we're on normal.
Yeah. Oh, also fun fact, on Vet these spiders explode.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. It's actually so much fun.
Can we do
anyway.
So what do these oscillating gears do?
So we're all gonna run to this next octagon here, and stop on the octagon.
These are like dwarven oscillating gears. What do they do? Are they just worth money or?
Nah, it's just trash item.
Oh,
Sort
okay.
of like elemental essence and things like that.
It's $9.
Okay, I'm picking up a lot of them.
Well, it's a free $9.
I want free money.
Alright, we're gonna run to the next octagon. Everybody's gonna stop here, and I'm gonna run and I'm gonna go grab the last of these. Yes, spider friends. Spider friend does whatever a spider friend can. Can it swing from a web? No, it can't, because it's a robot. Look out, it's spider friend. Thank you, I'm here till Friday.
Cast web any size, catches bad guys and then eats them. No, don't do that, Spider-Man. No, man, it was some stupid thing.
Have you seen the anatomically correct Spider-Man video?
Alright, guys, so now we're actually gonna go back the way we came.
Okay.
I have not seen that. I kind of do, but it sounds horrible.
It's hilarious.
Ow.
The reason why we did this, guys, is that this entire track, essentially, if you want to call it that, is the boss fight. So we want to clear it out as much as possible.
Sweet.
Alright, so now we're going to go to the left, guys.
So we're going to be doing a beefed up round of, whatchamacallit, Maelstrom.
Kinda, sorta, yeah.
A beef down round, yes.
And then we're going to just DPS this stuff down, guys, and stop at the octagon.
We'll just drop that flag right there.
Ooh, did somebody press the pylon by chance? That's okay. You know how I know you did that? The dissector popped out. The dissector pops out. These giant guys pop out when you press the pylon. So I'm like, somebody press the pylon.
What's the
now
pylon?
It happens.
The pylon stops the boss.
Yeah, the shock pylons, guys, are what we use to actually kill the spider. So don't touch them. The only people who can touch them are the tanks. And if the tanks happen to like shiny things, we're all in trouble.
So you touch it and it kills the spiders and it summons some other enemy?
Yeah. I'll walk us through right before we do the spider.
Okay.
If I remember right, it de-shields the spider, right?
Yep, you are remembering perfectly correctly.
Okay. I've only done this once before the nerfs, so I'm still like really rusted.
Nah, you're good. I've done this more times than I care to remember. Ooh, I should not run through that.
I know what it's like to be a blade of grass now.
Alright, everybody come back towards this last octagon we just passed. Alright, so the next boss, guys, is this giant spider. So, if everybody sees this pylon right here, all of my DPS, you are going to stack up right here, where I'm jumping. And your healer is going to heal you. And then, Corgi, you are actually going to man the pylons. Okay. So, when I yell to pull it, you're going to pull it, okay?
Okay.
Alright, so the spider is essentially just going to walk around. If anybody remembers the spider from Darkshade Caverns 2 and Maelstrom Arena level 4, this is their third cousin 6 times removed on their father's side. He basically just walks around the arena. He has a shield, which is why we use the pylon to break the shield. It drops out a giant electric beam. Now, Corgi, when you pull this, what's going to happen is, Hybrid, you're going to run up to the spider, poke it. If you're wearing Alkosh, get your Alkosh on it. If you're not, that's fine too. Just poke it, get your enchantments on, and then all my DPS are just going to drop your ultimates and ulti dump on it. Then, Hybrid, once you finish doing all of that and poking it, you are going to run back here with Corgi to this octagon. And both of you are going to stand right here next to this lightning beam, and you're going to grab the, you're not going to stand in it because it will nuke your magicka down, make you really slow, as you can already see, Hybrid. Anyway, you're going to quickly grab the 2 back totems that pop out, and you're going to run to the next pylon. And the DPS, we're going to DPS it down. And we're just going to rinse and repeat. Now, do remember, guys, the spider slowly gets faster and faster. Because Jenny Craig, or whatever it's on, but it's gonna move faster, so we're gonna constantly just be moving around. Outside of that, that's it. Any questions, comments, concerns?
I don't think so.
Okay, so Hybrid, you're gonna come over here with me.
Where's that?
I'm over here, jumping up and down. Shielding myself.
Oh, I'm gonna
You're looking for the sexy Breton Sork who's jumping up and down in the pirate's outfit. Okay, so you are just gonna get a range taunt on this spider that I'm kind of shooting at, and you're just gonna run back to the pylon. Run back to the pylon. Just keep running. Don't worry about it. It's coming for you.
Here it comes.
Yep.
Okay, here it comes. He's a slow guy.
Corgi, pull it now. Perfect.
Lover.
DPS, ulti dump. Alright, run DPS, run. And then everybody run to the next pylon.
Oh, I got one of them to come with me. Oh, I don't think it was following me. Maybe it died.
Alright, Corgi, go ahead and pull the pylon. Alright, and Hybrid, just keep that guy right there.
Woo, got pulled.
With the sector?
Yep. Alright, DPS run. Run to the next pylon. Woo! Getting a good workout here.
You pay attention to me.
Yep, try not to get close to the shield, by the way, guys, because it will kill you.
That hurt.
Corgi, pull it now.
Not too far.
There we go.
Perfect. Just keep the dissector right there, Hybrid, and we'll DPS it down. Corgi, go get him to place just in case. Alright, everybody run. Run to the next pylon. It's moving faster than you think it is. Weight Watchers is doing a wonderful thing for it.
I hear a cat meowing.
Corgi, pull it.
I can't. Did I pull it?
No.
Oh,
yep, you got it.
There it goes.
And everything's dead.
There we go.
The cow factor is still alive.
Yeah, I know. We gotta kill that. It's kind of a final haha. Okay, that was fun. Okay, on to the next one. Where are we anyway? Yep, going the right way. I always get turned around when I'm on this.
Okay,
so
the boots.
So is everybody having fun? How is this? Everybody like this? This is my favorite trial, so. These doors right over here where we're running up to, these are the exit doors. We'll just want to run right through these. When you get through these exit doors, you will see a chest, and you should see a chest and a heavy sack on your left. Alright, and then we're just gonna run through these little lightning things. You'll notice they slow you guys and drain your magicka as soon as you touch them. They do disappear and you can run through them then. I'm just late. I'm just too impatient. Before we go through this next one though, here is the Califactor, the Dissector, and on loan from Capcom, here is Mega Man. Capacitor. The kill order is Capacitor, Califactor, Dissector. Not that that will matter because they're all pretty much nuked down anyway. But anyway, I hope you like these guys because they're the next they're the next bosses.
Triplets.
Yep, I love the triplets. They are so much fun.
The twins weren't bad enough.
The triplets I actually think are a lot easier than the twins.
By far. God, I hate that echo on my mic. I hate the sound of my own voice. It sucks.
You should hear when I feel what I sound like. Oh my god, I don't even notice I have this accent. And then I'm like, oh god, you have to listen to that? Oh, it's awful. It's like listening to Fran Drescher narrate an audiobook. It's like just not fun. Shut up, Dylan.
I'm just barely touching the beam, that's why. Like, why is my magicka so fucking... What's the magic? Stupid.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
I think we all just did that.
I feel like Flash, only I can move and nothing else is moving.
Yeah, same. Same. Up. Now it's ooh.
No, sir, I just died because I got caught.
This lag.
I
have not died yet. I don't know what's going on.
Tanked out.
Don't know what's. Woo. Woo.
I think we all kind of kicked it.
Yeah.
I can't revive.
There's somebody still up.
Smoke.
It looks like everyone's dead to me.
On my screen, you're all frozen in amber. Yeah, that's what I got.
Move or nothing.
Mine screen says smokestack still up. There we go.
There we go. I
think I'm the first to freeze.
I can't move.
Okay. There it goes. Oh shoot.